we are learning, not we learn, we are learning about finding a good point in everyone. First of all, in myself, find a good point where I am still good. Yes, I am good. And by finding this point that I'm still good, I can hold my head above the water and keep on breathing. And the longer I live above the water, the more good I will do in this world. And the more good I will get after 120. So, it looks like it's a very, it's an easy job, you know. A guy normally, he looks about his good things. He thinks good things about himself. Every man thinks good about himself. And this is what it says, you know, in Sichot Haran, in Likutey Moharan, every place. That's what it says, you know. It says, if you want to only be a man with a hat on his head or a kippah on his head, so you won't have any problems. You will always feel good and you will always think good things about yourself because after all, you know, I'm making a parnasa, I'm keeping a nice Jewish house, I'm giving tzedakah, I'm going to the Beit Knesset, I'm good, I'm okay. But when you want to start getting closer to Hashem, to move from one step to the other and get a little bit higher than normal movement, you know, just I want to get higher, you know, I want to get a feeling. I want to be happy when I'm doing my mitzvahs. I want to really feel good when I'm doing the mitzvahs. When I want to
pay my chov.
Yes, this is there. Yeah. I want to feel good. I want to be happy doing my mitzvahs. I want to be happy with learning Torah. I want to feel it good. That's what I want. I don't want just to sit there in the shiur with the Rav and whatever the Rav says, I says to him, yes, or in the normal position of a working man. What? Yeah? Yes. Yeah, sure. Did you understand? Sure. You know, I want to be in it. So I'm not a big Talmid Chochem. I cannot learn the Gemara with the Tosfot, with the Rashba, with the Ritba, with the Rosh, with the Ran, and so on up to the Halacha. Okay, but the small amount I do learn, I want to have a good feeling with it. I want to go with it. So then you start having a problem, because when you start looking at yourself really, so you say, wow, I'm not moving. I'm just going to the shiur. I'm saying yes to everything everybody says, and okay, Baruch Hashem, I know how to put the tefillin on. It's but I'm not moving. No. So the first thing to do when someone wants to move up, he has to look down. Yeah. If you want to move up, you have to look down. Why to look down? To look down or to look behind you. What do I have behind me? I have so many years that I'm doing good things. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to the shiur and I don't understand what they say there, but I'm staying there. Yeah? I'm staying there only because what people will say about me if I'm not coming to the shiur. So all my friends say, you're not religious enough, you're not good enough, what happened to you? And so that's why I'm coming. Okay, but I'm coming. You cannot deny the fact that I'm coming to the shiur. After all, I'm coming to the shiur. And after all, even though that I don't understand everything, and most of the time I'm sleeping, yeah, one thing I know, yes, one thing I get from the shiur, yeah, it's all went into my soul. Even when I was asleep, it all went into my soul. I heard everything. No, I didn't hear. I understood everything. Yes, in my soul.
It's like being in the ocean or in the desert and navigating. You have to get to a particular place, meaning closer to Hashem. We have to know where we are. You have to know where you're holding.
Where you're holding and where
Right, but if you know where you are, you know where you were. Where you have
where you come from.
where you come.
Where do I come from? I come from a holy place.
Okay.
And I'm coming from a very, very far place. And on the way, from this high place to the next high point, I did many good things. So I really belong to the high point. It's not something new for me. It's not belong only to Talmidei Chachamim and Tzaddikim. It belongs to me. Why does it belong to me? Only because of one fact, that I am a Jew. And I came from a very high place. So I can go up to this high place. And on the way, I have steps to go. So I want to go to the next step. And I'm going by these good points that I have in me. So when we learned that this subject is one of the main subjects, and it starts from the beginning of the creation of the world. When Hashem created the world, He let us have a good point in us that it is permanent.
From Himself.
From Himself. A good point. It's not. It is from Himself, but He left it like the example is of the pigeons. Because the pigeons, they lay 2 eggs. One is a male, one is a female, and they stay together all life. And they come to lay eggs in the same place
that they were born.
Yeah, they come back. But these 2 eggs, they came out from the same pigeon, and they stay together all the time. This is the good point that we have in us, not good points that we did something, like we make tefillin, we keep the Shabbos, we learn Torah, we gave tzedakah. No, not this good point, but we have one good point that is always
constant
with Hashem. Okay. Always with Hashem. And when we take all this and we want to start moving, so we start moving. So we saw it how it happens in the Bet HaMikdash. Now we coming up to the tefillah. How does it happen in the tefillah that I find good points in myself and in all of Israel? We start from the korbanot, from the
sacrifice. The offerings.
The offerings.
Sacrifices.
The sacrifice in the Bet HaMikdash. We read about it.
Hebrew. Wow. English.
Yeah. We start from there, and when we start from there, we learn that we take an animal, and we put it in the Bet HaMikdash, and it becomes holy. So the same as the animal can become holy, also I can become holy. After this, we go to the Sukkei de Zimra, and we start singing. While we start singing, because when you want to go up, you have to look down, because you're going to meet this way down. There's no other place, way to go up, only by going down. This is the way up. The way up goes like this. Like this.
Like
but
music.
always go up and down. You must go down again. And it's like we give an example of cement.
Organo